So if you don't know who Pokimane is, that's understandable I guess, but she's a female content creator, mainly known for a platform on Twitch, and her fanbase, who probably have a U2's model in a jar liter of cum, and that shit is yellowing as we speak. But she also has a presence on YouTube, where she was previously a part of Offline TV, which is a content organisation with Michael Reeves, Lily Pichu, and Skara, and other people. But she's also popular on YouTube because of things like her farting compilations, or just any body part her fans can fit into a compilation video. She's also well known for her fan base being very dedicated to her, and mostly mentally deranged, to the point where there are cum tributes for her on Reddit. But that's just Reddit being Reddit with their silly shenanigans. But I would class Pokimane as a self-made Twitch streamer. Without Offline TV, she probably would have been popular anyway. And she was popular at the time before she joined. And I have no serious pet peeves towards Pokimane. Her content is alright. Nothing really notable happens in her usual streams, unlike Cenat, who casually just has a rocket launcher shooting fucking fireworks. On her stream, she's modest, she's respectful, and you'd kind of just view her as a normal person. But like most Twitch streamers, they're not actually like that in real life. And Pokimane's streaming mask is kind of falling. Cause that's what the mask is. But anyway, no one should be surprised by this. Like working an office job 9 to 5, you probably don't act like your usual self around the people in your office. But there are some people out there that actually thought Pokimane was like this 100% of the time. And to those people I say, where did your brain go? Is it in the cum jar with that Pokimane U2's? But yeah, you really shouldn't be surprised, considering her behaviour like this does get her donations from weird people. But the recent drama has highlighted this topic, and her behaviour made it blatantly obvious, which has led people to believe she's two-faced, she's manipulative, and just all-round business-oriented. Yes, unfortunately she doesn't care about all the Kumas watching her. But the drama was concerning her opinion on XQC's Kick deal, which was for 100 million.
I have a pigeon!
Oh God.
And Pokimane and XQC are somewhat friends. Or colleagues or something? Obviously not friends, but they're Twitch friends, I don't fucking know. But in front of XQC, she congratulated him.
Starters, congrats on your deal.
Oh, thank you.
$1 billion.
But then when she wasn't around XQC, she was basically shitting on his decision to take the deal. And this was seen as two-faced and contradictory to her previous statements. And it even went to the point where another streamer, Valkyrie, congratulated XQC, and Pokimane messaged her personally, surprised that she would congratulate XQC, and surprised she would support Kick, when she was just supporting a fellow streamer.
Tweeted, congrats to XQC and Kick, because I think it's like a win-win situation for both parties. And she reached out and she was like, I was kind of surprised that you were publicly supporting it.
For starters, congrats on your deal.
You know, the problem I have with this is Pokimane said she really doesn't care about XQ getting the deal.
No, and it's not because I got like $10 million. It's just because I'm good as I am.
But this shows she really kind of does care. It's kind of like high school shit, where she's talking shit behind his back. And it's just really childish. But it's confusing to think why she would care so much to do all of this and put it out there. But this isn't the first time she's contradicted herself and has been seen as a hypocrite. If you don't know, another Twitch streamer by the name of Mizkif covered up a sexual assault, and it was found out that he covered it up. Pokimane was one of the people to advocate by standing by the victim and showing she was really against the sexual assault cover-up. But then a few minutes later, she was back in contact with Mizkif and doing podcasts with Mizkif. Had Mizkif on a stream. And for someone that advocated for standing by the victim, this is extremely hypocritical and contradictory. But back to the latest drama. After all the news of Pokimane talking shit about XQC, they got in a call together with Hasan Piker, who is also another Twitch streamer, to discuss the situation and probably patch things up. But Pokimane was very hostile and patronising towards XQC throughout the conversation. And it is useful to note English is not XQC's first language. He is French-Canadian. You know, French, those people that surrender all the time and have a revolution every fucking day. But often when he's speaking to another person who speaks English, he asks if they know what he means by a word, obviously to know that he's chosen the right word. And XQC is known for having a spaghetti of words where people can't understand him.
What's in it?
What's up?
Oh, wait, I was dropping off.
What?
Matt Damon, dude. I like my date. Is that yeah, it is. I'm losing my.
But when speaking to another person, he asks if they know the word he's talking about. And I assume Pokimane took this as, oh, he thinks I'm dumb. He thinks I don't know this word.
You know something called like a roadmap? You know, there's a roadmap and there's a game that makes updates. Like they have a content roadmap. You know what that means?
Yes, they're plans as
Yeah,
a company.
a roadmap,
I know what a roadmap is.
Right.
I've co-founded 2 companies off this.
Okay, so
When he was simply just trying to get the right vocabulary down for the conversation. And her overall behaviour on this voice call is in stark contrast to when she was previously congratulating him for his deal with Kick. So with all this shit falling on her, you'd wonder how she reacted. Well, I hate to disappoint you, it is not very noble or surprising what she said next. She blamed all of this on misogyny.
You need more women around you who are willing to talk. You know what the sad truth is? The way that people treat me deters any other woman in this space from genuinely talking about their honest opinions.
Wait, say what?
So she thinks she's getting all of this hate because men hate her. And it is straight up just naive to think that all the hate is not based on your own actions, but based on the way people perceive you. An XQC could have very well claimed misandry, which is the opposite of misogyny. If he was that petty, he could have just said she was giving him shit because of his gender, and because he was a man. And it's very funny to think that one of her biggest critics was a woman, and this person was giving her shit for claiming the misogyny card.
Adam Smasher, hurry! Go on, kill the boy! Who the fuck are you?
And I think you can all guess what her response to this woman was. So have you guessed the response yet? If you guessed she would call the woman also misogynistic, you were wrong. If you guessed she called her a bitch, you're also wrong. If you guessed she called the woman a pick-me, well ding ding ding, you got it fucking right. Winner winner chicken fucking dinner. And her exact response was on an alt account to this woman saying, was that she was sick of this pick-me behaviour. Now I don't know about you, but I've seen pick-me behaviour before. Obviously not directed towards me, but this is not pick-me behaviour. It very well could be seen as she's milking the situation, but not pick-me behaviour. I think her comments towards this woman is probably a higher chance of Pokimane being labelled a misogynist than the people giving her shit. So if you didn't think this story could take any more twists or turns, it gets even better. Kai Cenat gets involved, and I'm going to say it, Kai does not pull any punches towards Pokimane. He straight up advocates for Pokimane to apologise to XQC, and when told this by Kai, she either tries to switch the subject or just backtracks.
I think you just want to see me apologize to X.
Yes, please, Pokey, apologize! Apologize!
Why? Because it's good content?
Nah, bro, come on. If someone just started yesterday, bro. Just apologize, bro.
Anyways.
And then Pokimane starts to say she didn't have much of a part in that conversation, and that she was more of a mediator, and she didn't really roast XQC that much, which is a blatant lie.
Off the clips that I was seeing, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, y'all were 2v1 and going crazy, bruh. I feel like y'all get into beef like every few months.
I think maybe, I mean, frankly, I didn't talk for half of it, but I was not really beefing X very much. If anything, I was kind of trying to calm them both down.
But that is going to wrap it up for this video. I think Pokimane needs to kind of stick to her own lane and stick to a narrative and keep to it. Like, if she's going to support somebody, I expect her to wholeheartedly support someone, not talk shit behind their back. But once again, like everyone, she is human. We all do make mistakes, and I hope she learns from this. But anyway, bye-bye.